In the last video, I talked about a basic belief I have that's really transformed everything I have as far as what I'm basing my diet and exercise methods on. Back in the day, I used to have the same kind of idea about how to improve a diet or how to improve exercise and stuff off of a very common philosophy I like to call it it's coming from a negative place. Ask people, how do you improve your diet? Don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this way, don't eat that, take these things out, oh, you're eating that, do that, oh, you're a smoker, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that, and do whatever the hell is left. Same thing with exercise. You pick up a book on bodyweight stuff or exercising this way, and it's like the book is this thick, and like that much of it is what's wrong with the rest of doing everything else. This is why you don't use machines. This is why you don't do this. This is a stupid way to do this. So basically what we have is a fitness culture that's based upon getting rid of stuff and then just whatever's left over is what you do. This is not a good way to go, and here's why. We humans like to be satisfied and fulfilled. And one of the analogies that I love is that of a ring. Everything in your life is helping you feel fulfilled. Okay? Even if it's the worst habit in the world, even if you're an alcoholic or a drug addict or whatever, everything that you're doing is helping you feel fulfilled. Now, if I came to you and said, don't drink your beer, don't have your cake and ice cream, and don't do that kind of exercise, I'm literally just saying, hack these things out of your life. Now you're incomplete. Even though those habits and stuff may be detrimental to your health, they're still serving a purpose. They're helping you feel like life is a good thing to at least get up in the morning for. If I take that out, now you're feeling deprived. And there's nothing that motivates people more to fill that gap back in than deprivation. Of course, our minds automatically know the best thing to fill in that gap is what we took out in the first place. So if we took out sweets, if we took out smoking, if we took out all these things, then we're just going to want to put them back in. And this is why a lot of people will struggle with making diet and exercise changes. Here's what I do instead. I don't base progress on taking stuff out. I base it on putting stuff in. The analogy for this, okay, is, I know I got a lot of them here. In Asia, they have very unique architecture of post-beam construction that doesn't use any nails. It's all wood, and the beams are held in place with a peg, wooden peg. Now there's a problem. That wooden peg over time, of course, will rot. But how do you replace that wooden peg? Okay, if you take that peg out, the beams collapse. If you leave it in, it rots and the beams still collapse. The way to repair it, of course, is to take a new peg, okay, and you hammer that sucker into the old one, and the new one drives the old peg out as it fulfills in, and it basically, the old peg gets pushed out by the new one. So let's do this same thing with our habits. We've got our circle, okay, and we're like, oh, this part is, I like to, have sweets after lunch or whatever like that. Okay, don't work so hard on getting rid of stuff. Instead, think of stuff you can add in, because again, the circle only holds so much. So instead of saying, all right, instead of getting rid of stuff, I want to eat more fruit. That was my big thing. So I start eating more fruit. Well, the fruit comes in and it pushes out the other stuff. It pushes out whatever you're getting rid of. This is what happened with me in college. I tried all through high school to try and watch less TV. I was trying everything. Nothing was working. If I didn't watch TV, I felt like I was not getting what I needed. Cat in the dresser. The thing is, when I got to college, I took up bike racing. And all of a sudden, by the end of freshman year, I was like, I haven't watched TV in months. Not because I'm trying to get rid of it, but because I was doing my bike racing. I didn't have time for the TV. Our lifestyle resources are limited. You can only do so much in your life. So let's use that to your advantage. Instead of trying to get rid of stuff, use it as the finite capacity you have to do things. Put as much enjoyable and fun stuff in so it just pushes the bad stuff out and you never miss it. That's my thoughts. Let me know yours. Till then, be fit, live free.